But I'm guessing their story doesn't end there.
You're right. Their story, and especially the story of their son Elijah Nicholas,
Okay.
who they called Nick,
Nick?
takes a thrilling turn.
Oh, really?
Nick lived with the Shoshone Indians for 2 years.
Wow.
And later became a Pony Express rider.
Wait, he lived with the Shoshone.
He did.
That's amazing. I bet he had some incredible experiences during those 2 years.
He did, but that's a story for another deep dive.
Okay, so Nick, the Pony Express rider.
That's about as Wild West as it gets.
It really is.
The Pony Express was this legendary mail delivery service.
Mm-hmm.
It captured the spirit of the American West.
It did.
And these young men,
Yeah.
often barely out of their teens,
Right.
would ride solo across some of the most dangerous and unforgiving terrain.
Wow.
They braved harsh weather,
Uh-huh.
wild animals,
And the constant threat of attacks by Native Americans.
all to deliver mail as quickly as possible.
It sounds incredibly dangerous.
It was.
So did Nick ever talk about his experiences as a writer?
We're lucky to have his firsthand accounts,
Wow.
which truly bring history to life.
What did he say?
He talked about the incredible camaraderie among the riders,
Yeah.
the thrill of riding at breakneck speeds,
Uh-huh.
and the ever-present danger that lurked around every corner.
They knew they were risking their lives every time they set out.
They did, and the pay was meager.
Really?
But they were driven by a sense of adventure,
Hmm.
a sense of duty.
And the importance of connecting the East Coast with the West?
Exactly.
It's hard to imagine the courage it must have taken.
It took a special kind of person to be a Pony Express rider.
Do we know anything about the specific dangers that Nick faced?
He actually experienced several harrowing encounters.
Like what?
Well, one story involves a home station keeper named Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, he bravely confronted a group of Indians
Oh, wow.
who were trying to steal horses.
He stood up to them.
He did alone.
Wow, that's incredible.
It shows the level of self-reliance.
That was essential for survival on the frontier.
Absolutely.
And Nick himself had a near-death experience.
Oh, really?
That's almost hard to believe.
He was ambushed and shot with arrows.
Shot with arrows.
Yeah, left for dead.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
It was.
So what happened? Did he fight back?
He was riding through this canyon
Oh.
as it was getting dark, heading toward a home station.
Okay.
And suddenly, he was ambushed by a group of Indians,
Oh, no.
hidden among the rocks.
Oh, wow.
They shot arrows at him, hitting him in the head and shoulder.
In the head and shoulder.
Yeah, and it's believed that the mail pouch, called a mochila,
A mochila.
might have saved his life by absorbing some of the impact.
Wow.
But he was thrown from his horse,
Oh, no.
and he played dead, hoping they would leave him alone.
It's hard to imagine the fear he must have felt.
I know, it's a chilling reminder of the very real dangers these riders faced.
So did he survive?
Amazingly, he did.
What happened after the Indians left?
Well, he somehow managed to get back on his horse
Wow.
and ride to the nearest station.
How long did that take?
It took him 2 hours.
2 hours.
And when he got there, she had to
Ah.
convince the people inside to let him in.
Really? Why?
They thought he was a decoy.
A decoy.
Yeah, trying to lure them out for another attack.
Oh, wow. I can only imagine the relief he must have felt when they finally let him in.
It must have been incredible.
What happened then?
Well, they pulled the arrows out.
Yeah.
One was so deep, it took 2 men to get it out.
He must have been in agony.
He was badly injured
Yeah.
and unconscious for 8 days.
8 days.
It's a miracle he survived.
It really is. So what did he do after he recovered?
You're not going to believe this,
What?
but after he regained consciousness,
No.
he got right back on the Pony Express route.
You're kidding?
Nope.
After all.
He was incredibly dedicated to his job.
It speaks to their dedication and resilience.
It really does. They understood how vital their role was in connecting the East and West.